The National Library, Dublin, 2 p.m.
You will have it that Hamlet is a ghost story, young Daedalus?
Oh, like the fat boy in Pickwick, he wants to make our flesh creep.
In the director's office of the National Library, 2 of the librarians have persuaded Stephen Daedalus to air his theory about Hamlet.
It is this hour of a day in mid-June. The flag is up on the playhouse by the bankside. The bear Sackerson growls in the pit near it. Canvas climbers who sailed with Drake chew their sausages among the groundlings.
Local colour, work in all you know, make them accomplices.
Shakespeare has left the Huguenot's house in Silver Street and walks by the Swan Mews along the river bank. But he does not stay to feed the mother chivying her game of cygnets towards the rushes. The Swan of Avon has other thoughts.
Well, I am prepared for paradoxes from what Malachi Mulligan has told us.
The play begins. A player comes on under the shadow, made up in the cast-off mail of a court buck, a well-set man with a bass voice. It is the ghost of Hamlet's father, and the player is Shakespeare. He speaks the words to Burbage, the young player who stands before him.
Hamlet, I am thy father's spirit.
To a son he speaks, the son of his soul, the prince, young Hamlet, and to the son of his body, Hamlet Shakespeare, who has died in Stratford, that his namesake may live forever. Is it possible that that player, Shakespeare, speaking his own words to his own son's name, is it possible that he did not draw or foresee the logical conclusion of those premises? You are the dispossessed son. I am the murdered father. Your mother is the guilty queen. Anne Shakespeare, born Hathaway.
Is it your view, then, Stephen, that she was not faithful to the poet? This prying into the family life of a great man, interesting only to the parish clerk.
We have the place.
Peeping and prying into the green-room gossip of the day, the poet's drinking, the poet's debts.
When we read the poetry of King Lear, what is it to us how the poet lived? We have King Lear, and it is immortal.
Do you mean to fly in the face of the tradition of 3 centuries? Anne Hathaway's ghost, at least, has been laid forever.
She saw him into and out of the world. She took his first embraces. She bore his children, and she laid pennies on his eyelids to keep his eyelids closed when he lay on his deathbed.
Mother's deathbed, candle, the shaded mirror. Who brought me into the world lies there, bronze-lidded, under a few cheap flowers.
But Hamlet is so personal, isn't it? I mean, a kind of private paper, don't you know, of his private life.
I may as well warn you that if you want to shake my belief that Shakespeare is Hamlet, you have a stern task before you.
As we weave and unweave our bodies from day to day, their molecules shuttled to and fro, so does the artist weave and unweave his image. And as the mole on my right breast is where it was when I was born, though all my body has been woven of new stuff time after time, so through the ghost of the unquiet father, the image of the unloving son looks forth. In the intense instant of imagination, when the mind, Shelley says, is a fading coal, that which I was is that which I am, and that which in possibility I may come to be. So in the future, the sister of the past, I may see myself as I sit here now, but by reflection from that which then I shall be.
I hope Mr. Daedalus will work out his theory for the enlightenment of the public.
The son consubstantial with the father.
Amen.
Mulligan.
Mr. Mulligan.
Hast thou found me, O mine enemy?
Mr. Mulligan, I'll be bound, has his theory too of the play and of Shakespeare.
Shakespeare? I seem to know the name. Oh, to be sure, the chap that writes like Sing.
Mr. Beck?
Yes? Excuse me, gentlemen. Yes, what is it?
There's a gentleman here, sir, from the Freeman, sending his card.
Daedalus, have you drunk the 4 quid?
No,
He wants to see the files from the Kilkenny people.
Certainly. Is the gentleman...
Here's his card.
Queer and sick we were, Haynes and myself sitting civil in the ship waiting for pints apiece. We had our tongues out a yard long. Sing is looking for you. He heard you pissed on his hall door. He's out to murder you.
Me, that was your contribution.
I see. Please excuse me. I must conduct a gentleman.
What does the card say?
Bloom.
The Sheeny. He knows your old fella. I fear me he is Greeker than the Greeks. I saw him over in the museum by the foam-born Aphrodite. His eyes were upon her mesial groove.
I want to hear more of Mr. S, if Mr. Daedalus would be kind enough to continue.
Yes.
If I must. Tired of it now.
He wrote Hamlet in the months that followed his father's death. If you hold that he, a greying man with 2 marriageable daughters, is the beardless undergraduate from Wittenberg, then you must hold that his 70-year-old mother is the lustful queen. No!
I'm tired of my own voice. My kingdom for a drink.
Dumas is right. After God, Shakespeare has created most.
He found in the world without as actual what was in his world within as possible. Every life is many days, day after day. We walk through ourselves, meeting robbers, ghosts, giants, old men, young men, wives, widows, but always meeting ourselves.
Well. Do you believe your own theory? Are you going to write any of this down?
No.
Well, in that case, I don't see why you should expect payment for it. You are the only contributor to our magazine who asks for pieces of silver.
For a guinea, you can publish this interview.
Come, Daedalus.
And I should see you tonight, Mr. Mulligan at Moore's. He says you must be there.
I'll be there. Come, Daedalus. The bards must drink.
Life is many days. This will end.
They're awfully sick after what you wrote about that old hake, Gregory. Oh, Daedalus. You inquisitional, drunken Jesuit. Sweet Lady Gregory gets you a job in the paper, and then you have to go and slate her drivel to Jesus. Couldn't you do the Yeats touch? The most beautiful book that has come out of our country in my time. One thinks of Homer.
My will. Mulligan's will that fronts me. Seas between.
About to pass through the doorway, feeling one behind, Stephen stands aside. Mr. Bloom passes out onto the portico, going between them, bowing, greeting.
Good day. Good day again.
Part. The moment is now. Where then? If Socrates leave his house today, if Judas go forth tonight, why? That lies in the space I must come to. Portico. Here I watched the birds for augury. Last night in my dream I flew, easily flew. Street of harlots after a cream fruit melody held to me. In you will see.
Daedalus, did you see the Sheeny? Did you see his eye? The wandering Jew. He looked upon you to lust after you. I fear the ancient mariner. Oh, Daedalus, thou art in peril.
Bloom's dark back goes before them. Step of a pard, down, out by the gateway under portcullis barbs. They follow. Kind air defines the coigns of houses in Kildare Street. No birds. Frail from the housetops, 2 plumes of smoke ascend, pluming, and in a flaw of softness softly are blown.
The streets of Dublin, 3 p.m.
Corny Kelleher closes his long day book and glances with his drooping eye at a pine coffin lid sentryed in a corner. He pulls himself erect, goes to it, and spinning it on its axle, views its shape and brass furnishings. Chewing his blade of hay, he lies the coffin lid by and comes to the doorway. Here he tilts his hat brim to give shade to his eyes and leans against the door case, looking idly out. Constable 57C on his beat stands to pass the time of day.
It's a fine day, Mr. Kelleher.
Aye.
It's very close.
A one-legged sailor crutches himself up Eccles Street, up Bloom's Street.
For England, home and beauty.
The stout lady stops, takes a coin from her purse and drops it into the cap held out to her.
Thanks. For England, home and beauty.
The blind of a bedroom window is drawn aside. A plump, bare, generous arm shines, his seam held forth from a white petticoat bodice and taut shift straps. Molly Bloom's hand flings forth a coin over the area railings.
There you are, mister.
Thanks. Thank you kindly, missus. For England, home and beauty. For England, home and beauty.
The blonde girl in Thornton's florists beds the wicker basket.
Put these in first, will you?
Yes, sir. And the fruit on top?
Blazes Boylan hands her a bottle swathed in pink tissue paper and a small jar.
Oh, that'll do. Game ball. Could you send them by tram now?
Certainly, sir. Is it in the city?
Oh, yes. 10 minutes. Eccles Street.
Will you write the address, sir?
Well, send it at once, will you? It's for an invalid, Mrs. Molly Bloom.
Yes, sir, I will, sir.
Oh, and this carnation for myself?
Yes, sir.
Now, may I say a word to your telephone, missy?
In Boylan's office, Miss Dunn hides her library copy of The Woman in White far back in her drawer.
Too much mystery business in it. Is he in love with that Marion Halcombe? Change it and get another.
She stares at the large poster of Mary Kendall, charming soubrette.
She's not nice looking, is she? Mustard hair and dauby cheeks. The way she is holding up her bit of skirt. I wonder will that fellow be at the band tonight? If I could get that dressmaker to make a concertina skirt like Susie Nagel's, they'd kick out grand. Shannon and all the boat club swells never took his eyes off her.
She rolls a sheet of gaudy notepaper into her typewriter.
16th June, 1904. Boylan's. Oh, it's you, sir. No, sir. Yes, sir, I'll ring them up after 5. Only those 2, sir, for Belfast and Liverpool? All right, sir. Oh, Mr. Boylan, sir, that gentleman from the Sport was in looking for you, Mr. Lenihan. He says he'll be at the Ormond Hotel at 4. No, sir. Yes, sir, I'll ring them. Then can I go after 6 if you're not back? 1:15. Yes, sir.
Outside the Dolphin Hotel, Lenihan and McCoy halt to allow an ambulance car to gallop past them.
I want to pop into Lynham's to see Scepter's starting price. What's the time by your gold watch and chain?
After 3. Who's riding her?
Oh, Madden. And the game filly she is.
While he waits for Lenihan in Temple Bar, McCoy dodges a banana peel with gentle pushes of his toe from the path to the gutter.
Fella might damn easy get a nasty fall there, coming along tight in the dark.
Even money. I'm not against Bantam Lions just now going to back a bloody horse someone gave him that hasn't an earthly.
They go up the steps and under Merchant's Arch. A dark-backed figure scans books on the hawker's cart.
There's Bloom.
Oh, I wonder what he's buying.
Leopoldo. Or the Bloom is on the rye.
I was with him one day and he bought a book from an old one in Liffey Street for £2 bob. They were fine plates and it worth double the money. The stars and the moon and comets with long tails. Astronomy it was about.
I'll tell you a damn good one about comets' tails.
They crossed the metal bridge and go along Wellington Quay by the River Wall.
There was a big spread out at Glencree Reformatory. The annual dinner, you know. Boiled short affair. The Lord Mayor was there and Dan Dawson spoke and there was music. Bartell Darcy sang and Benjamin Dollard.
I know. My missus sang there once.
Yours truly was chief bottle washer. Bloom and the wife were there. Lashings of stuff we put up. Port wine and sherry and curacao. Fast and furious it was.
I know. The year the missus was there.
I'll tell you. When we sallied forth, it was blue o'clock in the morning after the night before. Coming home, it was a gorgeous winter sky. Bloom and Chris Callan were on one side of the car and I was with Bloom's wife on the other. She was well primed with a good load of port under her belly band. Every jolt the car gave, I had her bumping up against me. Oh, else the lights. She's a fine pair, God bless her. I was tucking the rug under her and settling her boa all the time, know what I mean? She's a gamey mare, and no mistake. Bloom was pointing out all the stars and the comets in the heavens to Chris Callanan. The Great Bear and the Jarvey and the whole jing-bang lot. He knows them all, Faith. But I was lost, so to speak, in the Milky Way, and me lad standing to attention, be God. At last, she spotted a weeny weeshy 1 miles away. And what star is that, Poldy, she? Be God, she had Bloom cornered. That one is it, says Chris Callanan. Sure, that's only what you might call a pinprick. My God, he wasn't far wide of the mark. Oh, I'm weak. All right, I know. He's a cultured, all-round man, Bloom is. He's not one of your commoner garden, you know. There's a touch of the artist about old Bloom.
Mr. Bloom turns over idly pages of the awful disclosures of Maria Monk, then of Aristotle's masterpiece. He lays both books aside and glances at a third. Tales of the Ghetto by Leopold von Sacher-Masoch.
That I had.
Them are 2 good ones.
Fair Tyrants by James Lovebirch? No, the kind that is. No, she wouldn't like that much. Sweets of Sin. More in her line. Let's see.
All the dollar bills her husband gave her were spent in stores on wondrous gowns and costliest frillies. For him. For Raoul.
Yes. Yes, let's try.
Her mouth glued on his in a luscious, voluptuous kiss, while his hands felt for the opulent curves inside her deshabille.
Yes, take this. The end.
You're late, he spoke hoarsely, eyeing her with a suspicious glare. The beautiful woman threw off her sable-trimmed wrap, displaying her queenly shoulders and heaving embonpoint. An imperceptible smile played round her perfect lips as she turned to him calmly.
Mr. Bloom reads again.
The beautiful woman.
Warmth showers gently over him, cowing his flesh. Flesh yields amid rumpled clothes.
For him. For Raoul.
Whites of eyes swooning up. Melting breast ointment.
Heaving embonpoint.
Well?
Oh, I'll take it.
Sweets of Sin. Oh, that's a good one.
Dilly Daedalus, listening by the curbstone, hears the cries of the auctioneer within.
Ha! Did you get me?
Mr. Simon Daedalus comes round from Williams Row.
Stand up straight, for the love of Lord Jesus. You'll get curvature of the spine. Do you know what you look like? Like this.
Give it up, Father. People are looking at you. Did you get any money?
Where would I get money? There's no one in Dublin would lend me 4pence.
You got some.
How do you know that?
I know you did.
I got 2 shillings from Jack Power, and I spent 2pence for a shave for the funeral.
Can't you look for some money somewhere?
I looked all along the gutter in O'Connell Street. I'll try this one now.
You're very funny.
Here. Take 2pence. Get a glass of milk for yourself, and a bun or something. I'll be home shortly.
I'm sure you have another shilling.
The little nuns in your nice little school. Oh, sure, they wouldn't do anything. Oh, sure they wouldn't, really.
Stephen Daedalus halts by the slanted book cart.
2pence each. 4 for 6pence.
The Irish Beekeeper. Life and Miracles of the Curé of Ars. I might find one of my pawn school prizes here. Stefano Dedalo, Alumno Optimo. Charms and Invocations. How to win a woman's love. This for me. Say the following talisman 3 times. Nebricata Feminimum.
What are you doing here, Stephen?
Dilly! Shut the book, quick. What are you doing?
Oh,
The Stuart face, my sister's face, lank locks at its sides. It glowed as she fed the fire with broken boots. I told her of Paris. Late lie-a-bed under a quilt of old overcoats. My sister fingering the pinch-back bracelet I gave her. My sister, Dilly.
What have you there?
I bought it from the other cart for a penny. Is it any good?
My eyes, they say she has. Do others see me so? Shadow of my mind.
Chardonnay's French primer. What did you buy that for? To learn French?
Uh-huh.
Show no surprise. Quite natural.
It's all right. Mind Maggie doesn't pawn it on you. I suppose all my books are gone.
Some. We had to.
Dilly is drowning. Save her. I will drown with her. Eyes and hair. Lank coils of seaweed hair around me. My heart. My soul. Salt green death. Misery. Misery.
Outside Reddy and daughters, Simon Dedalus clasps hands with Bob Cowley.
Hello, Simon.
Hello, Bob, old man. What's the best news?
Not much. I'm barricaded up, Simon. Bailiffs prowling round the house, trying to effect an entrance. I'm just waiting for Ben Dollard. He's going to say a word to get those men taken off. All I want is a little time.
I know. Poor old Buckety Ben. He's always doing a good turn for someone. Hold hard. There he is. My God. Arse and pockets.
Ben Dollard's loose blue cutaway and square hat above. Large, Slops crosses the quay from the metal bridge. He comes towards them at an amble, scratching actively behind his coattails.
Hold that fellow with the bad trousers.
Hold him now!
Well, that's a pretty garment, isn't it, for a summer's day?
Why, God eternally curse your soul, Simon. I threw out more clothes in my time than you ever saw.
They were made for a man in his health, Ben, anyhow.
Bad luck to the Jew man that made them. Thanks be to God, he's not paid yet.
And how is that basso profundo, Benjamin?
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
That's the style.
What about that? Not too dusty, eh?
That'll do.
Martin Cunningham passes out of the castle yard gate with Mr. Power.
Young Patrick Dignam will be all right. I wrote to Father Conmee and laid the whole case before him.
I see Bloom put his name down for 5 shillings.
Quite right. And put down the 5 shillings too.
Without a second word either, Martin.
Strange but true.
I'd say there was much kindness in the Jew.
Poor Dignam. Decent little soul he was.
Mulligan and Haynes settle to a table in the tea room.
Bring us some scones and butter, and some cakes as well.
Yes, sir.
You missed Daedalus on Hamlet.
I'm sorry. Shakespeare is the happy hunting grounds of all minds that have lost their balance.
You should see him when his body loses its balance.
But I am sure he has an Ide fix. Such persons always have.
The Jesuits drove his wits astray with visions of hell. He can never be a poet.
I tackled him this morning on belief. There was something on his mind I saw. It's rather interesting because Professor Picorni makes an interesting point out of that.
2 teas.
Thanks, my dear.
He can find no trace of hell in Irish myth. The moral idea seems lacking, the sense of destiny. Does Daedalus write anything?
He's going to write something in 10 years.
Seems a long way off. Still, I shouldn't wonder if he did after all. This is real Irish cream, I take it. I don't want to be imposed on.
Master Patrick Aloysius Dignam, pawing the £1.50 of pork steaks he has been sent for, goes along warm Wicklow Street, dawdling.
It's too bloomin' dull, sitting in the parlour with Mrs. Storr and Mrs. Kigley, and the blind down. And they all at their sniffles, and sipping sups of sherry, enjoying the whole time. I'm not going to school tomorrow either. Yes. Stay away till Monday. Did they notice I'm in the morning? Uncle Barney said he'd get it in the paper tonight. Then they'll all see it in the paper, and read my name printed, and Pa's name. Pa's face got to a grey. There was a fly walking over up to his eye. The scrunch when they were screwing the screws into the coffin. And the bumps when they were bringing it down the stairs. Pa was inside it, and Ma crying in the parlour. And Uncle Barney telling them how to get it round the bend. Big coffin it was. How was that? The last night Pa was boozed. He was standing on the landing there, bawling out for his boots, to go out to Boozemore, and looked butty and short in his shirt. Never see him again. Death, that is. My pa is dead. He told me to be a good son tomorrow. I couldn't hear the other things he said, but I saw his tongue and teeth trying to say it better. Poor Pa. Hope he's in purgatory now, because he went to confession on Sunday night.
William Humble, Earl of Dudley, and Lady Dudley drive out after luncheon from the Viceregal Lodge. In the following carriage are the Honourable Mrs. Paget, Miss de Courcy, and the Honourable Gerald Ward, ABC. The Viceroy is most cordially greeted on his way through the metropolis. Above the cross-blind of the Ormond Hotel, gold by bronze, Miss Kennedy's head by Miss Douce's head, watch and admire. On Ormond Quay, Mr. Simon Dedalus, steering his way from the greenhouse for the sub-sheriff's office, stands still in mid-street and brings his hat low. His Excellency gracefully returns Mr. Dedalus's greeting. On Grattan Bridge, Lenehan and McCoy, taking leave of each other, watch the carriages go by. Passing by Dollard's big red printing house, Gertie McDowell, carrying the Cork lino letters for her father who is laid up, knows by the style it is the Lord and Lady Lieutenant, but she can't see what Her Excellency has on, because the tram and Spring's big yellow furniture van have to stop in front of her. The charming soubrette, great Mary Kendall, with dorgy cheeks and lifted skirt, smiles dobily from her poster upon William Humble, Earl of Dudley. From the window of the DBC, Buck Mulligan and Haynes gaze down on the viceregal equipage. In Fownes's Street, Dilly Dedalus, straining her sight upwards from Chardonnel's first French primer, sees wheel spokes spinning in the glare. By the Provost's wall, Blazes Boylan presents to the cavalcade a sky-blue tie, a wide-brimmed straw hat at a rakish angle, and a suit of indigo serge. He offers to the ladies the bold admiration of his eyes and the red flower between his lips.
Though she's a factory lass and wears no fancy clothes, I've a sort of a Yorkshire relish for my little Yorkshire rose.
The bar of the Ormond Hotel and Ormond Quay, 4 p.m.
Bronze by gold heard the hoof irons steely ringing. A husky fife-note blew, horrid, and the gold flushed more, picking chips off rocky thumbnails. Chips. Blue. Blue Bloom is on the jingle, jingle, jaunted jingle, boomed crashing chords. When love absorbs. Lost. Throstle fluted. All is lost now. When first he saw, alas, full top, full throb. Martha, come. I feel so sad. P.S. so lonely blooming. Listen, with a cock, with a cara. Done. Begin. Bronze by gold. Miss Douce's head by Miss Kennedy's head. Over the cross blind of the Ormond bar, hear the viceregal hoofs go by, ringing steel.
Is that her? Yes. Sitting with His Excellency, Pearl Grey and O'Donnell.
Exquisite contrast.
Look at the fellow in the tall silk.
Where?
In the second carriage. He's looking.
He's killed looking back.
Oh, well. Aren't men frightful idiots?
It's them has the fine times.
Bronze from anear, by gold from afar. Hear steel from anear, hoofs ring from afar, and hear steel hoofs, ring steel.
Am I awful sunburnt?
No. Did you try the borax with the cherry laurel water?
Miss Douce half stands to see her skin askance in the bar mirror, gilded lettered.
Those things bring out a rash.
I tried the old fogey and Boyd's for something for my skin.
Oh, don't remind me of him, for mercy's sake.
But wait till I tell you.
Don't let me think of him or I'll expire. The hideous old wretch.
Imagine being married to a man like that, with his bit of beard.
Married to his greasy nose.
By Wellington Quay, Bloom walks, bearing in his breast the new-bought copy of The Sweets of Sin.
Must seen the nitty about that paragraph, the keys. Eat first. At 4, she said. Boylan comes at 4. Time ever passing. Clock hands turning on.
By Wine's Antiques, bearing sweet, sinful words. His dark eye reads Erin Figapner's name.
Why do I always read fig-gather? Gathering figs, I think.
His dark eyes go by Bassie's statuary shop. Bassie's Blessed Virgin's Bloom's dark eye goes by. Blue-robed, white under.
Come to me. God, they believe she is. Or goddess. All comely virgins that brings those rakes of fellows in. Are white.
By goes his eye. The sweets of sin. Sweet are the sweets of sin. Mr. Bloom reaches Essex Bridge.
To Martha I must write. By paper at Daly's, girl civil there.
Into the bar of the Ormond Hotel strolls Simon Dedalus, picking chips off one of his rocky thumbnails.
Welcome back, Miss Douce. Enjoyed your holidays?
Tip-top.
I hope you had nice weather in Rostrevor.
Gorgeous. Look at the holy show I am. Lying out in the Strand all day.
That was exceedingly naughty of you, tempting poor simple males.
Oh, go away. You're very simple, I don't think.
Now I am. I looked so simple in the cradle they christened me Simple Simon.
And what did the doctor order today?
I think I'll trouble you for some fresh water and half a glass of whiskey.
With grace, Miss Douce taps a measure of gold whiskey from the crystal keg. Forth from the skirt of his coat, Mr. Dedalus brings pouch and pipe. He blows through the flue 2 husky fife notes. In comes Lenihan.
It's Boylan looking for me.
Miss Kennedy, was Boylan in while I was upstairs?
No, he was not.
Lenihan greets Dedalus.
Greetings from the famous son of a famous father.
Who may he be?
How can you ask? Stephen, the youthful bard.
I see. I didn't recognise him for the moment. I hear he's keeping very select company. Have you seen him lately, Mr. Lenihan?
I quaffed the nectar bowl with him this very day. He had received the rhino for the labour of his muse. The elite of Erin hung upon his lips.
That must have been highly diverting. I see you've moved the piano, missy.
The tuner was in today, and I never heard such an exquisite player.
Is that a fact?
The real classical. And blind too, poor fellow. Not 20, I'm sure he was.
Is that a fact?
So sad to look at his face.
Simon Dedalus goes to the piano and, upholding the lid, presses a triple of keys to see the thicknesses of felt advancing, to hear the muffled hammer fall in action. With patience, Lenihan waits for Boylan with impatience, for jingle jaunty Blazes boy.
2 sheets cream vellum paper. 2 envelopes?
Yes, sir.
Through the window far off, he sees on Essex Bridge a gay hat riding in a jaunting car.
It is. It's Boylan. 3rd time. Coincidence. He's taken a car. Where to?
Jingling on supple rubbers, the carriage jaunts from the bridge to Ormond Quay.
Tuppence, sir?
Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Follow. Risk it. Go quick. At 4. Near now. He's stopping. He's stopping at the Ormond.
Toward the car, warily walking, goes Bloom.
He's gone into the bar. Why? It's nearly 4. What's he doing in the Ormond? Dining room. Sit tight in the dining room, I could. See and not be seen. Order dinner.
Blazes Boylan's smart tan shoes creak on the bar floor where he strides.
See, the conquering hero comes.
Lenehan, I heard you were round.
Boylan.
He touches to fair Miss Kennedy the rim of his slanted hat. She smiles on him. Between the jaunting car and the window, warily walking, goes Bloom, unconquered hero.
See me he might. The seat he sat on, warm.
Wary he walks.
Where's he off to? Something to eat? I too was just... What is he doing in the Ormond? Car waiting? Dining room. Sit tight there. See not be seen. Into the dining room then. I think I'll go in.
What's your cry?
A glass of bitter.
Glass of bitter, please. And a slow gin for me.
Yes, Mr. Boylan.
Miss Douce reaches high for the slow gin, the satin tight across her bust.
Why don't you grow, Miss Douce?
Fine goods in small parcels.
Here's fortune.
Fortune. Except I'll win at a counter.
I plunged a bit. Not on my own, you know. Fancy of a friend of mine.
Bloom, led to tables in the dining room, aimless,
Table near the door.
chooses with agitated aim. Bald Pat, the waiter, attending.
Near the door there? That one? Sir.
At 4. Has he forgotten? Perhaps a crick. Not come. To whet her appetite. I couldn't do that. Wait.
Pat, the waiter, waits. Miss Douce takes Boylan's coin, strikes boldly the cash register, and hands coins and change.
What time is that? 4?
Lenehan's eyes a hunger on her humming. Bust a humming, tugs Boylan's elbow sleeve.
Let's hear the time. Go on. There's no one.
Not now.
Yes, now. Sonny la cloche. Oh, do. There's no one.
She looks, quick, Miss Kennedy out of earshot. Bends suddenly. Boylan and Lenehan with kindling faces watch her bend.
Go on, do. Sonny.
Bending, she nips a peak of her skirt above the knee. Delays, taunts them still, bending, suspending, with willful eyes.
Sonny.
She lets free in sudden rebound, her nipped elastic garter smack warm against her smackable, a woman's warm-hosed thigh.
La cloche. Trained by owner. No sawdust there.
She smiles, smirks, supercilious.
Wept. Aren't men?
But lightward gliding, mild, she smiles on Boylan.
You're the essence of vulgarity.
Boylan eyes. Tosses to fat lips his chalice, drinks off his chalice, sucking the last fat violet's syrupy drops. His spellbound eyes go after her gliding head as it goes down the bar by mirrors, gilded each mirrored, bronze with sunnier bronze.
I'm off.
Oh, wait a sec. I wanted to tell you. Tom Rochford.
I'm off.
Got the horn or what? Wait.
Bloom watches through the window of the dining room.
Boylan's off. He's gone.
Light sob of breath, Bloom sighs on the silent table flowers.
He's gone. Jingle. I hear.
Miss Douce's brave eyes, unregarded, turn from the cross blind, smitten by sunlight.
Gone?
Pensive, she lowers the drop blind with a sliding cord. She draws down, pensive.
Why did he go so quick when I...
About her bronze, over the bar where bald stands by Sister Gold, inexquisite contrast, contrast inexquisite, non-exquisite, slow, cool, dim, sea-green sliding depth of shadow. Eau de Nil.
Sir, liver and bacon. I'll have the liver and bacon, please.
Jingles jaunts down the quay. Blazes sprawls on bounding tires.
Liver and bacon. Right, sir. And a glass of cider. And a glass of cider.
By Bachelor's Walk, jingles, blazes, Boylan, bachelor. In sun, in heat, mare's glossy wumpa trot, on bounding tires. Ben Dollard stands on the threshold.
Come on, Simon. Give us a ditty.
Ben, what's that? I was only vamping. Love and war, Ben.
In the dining room, Pat the waiter serves Bloom with uncovered dishes.
Liver and bacon. Oh, thanks.
Bloom cuts liver slices. As said before, he eats with relish the inner organs. Nutty gizzards. Bite by bite he eats. In liver gravy, Bloom mashes mashed potatoes.
Wonder who's playing. Nice touch.
Love and war. God be with the old times.
Simon, do you remember when I was to sing and I had no wedding garment?
Our friend Bloom turned in handy that night.
He was on the rocks. The wife was playing the piano in the Coffee Palace on Saturdays for a trifling consideration.
I knew they were doing that clothing business.
But we had to search all Hollis Street before the chap in Kias gave us the number. Do you remember?
By God, she had some luxurious opera cloaks and things there. Merrion Square style. Ball dresses.
Bloom wouldn't take any money either. Any god's quantity of cocked hats and boleros, what?
Aye, Mrs. Molly Bloom has left off clothes of all descriptions.
Is she alive?
And kicking.
She was a daughter of...
Of the regiment.
Yes, by God. I remember. Is she Irish, Simon?
From the Rock of Gibraltar. All the way.
Love and War, someone's playing. Ben Dollard's famous song. A night he ran round to us to borrow a dress suit for that concert. Trousers tight as a drum on him. Musical porkers. Molly did laugh when he went out. Threw herself back across the bed.
All his belongings on show. Oh, saints above, I'm drenched. Oh, the women in the front row. Oh, I never laughed so many.
Well, of course, that's what gives him the bass barrel tone. Musical. Whoever's playing. Nice touch.
Go on, Simon, sing us something. Sing All Is Lost now.
I couldn't, man.
Oh, go on, blast you. Go on, Simon.
Ah, no.
Here, I'll accompany you. Get up.
What air is that? Oh, yes, I remember. All is lost now.
Boylan Jingles by Graham Lemon's Pineapple Rock. By Elvery's Elephant, he jingled jogs.
All is lost now. Too late. Piano sounds better. Tuned, probably.
Out with it, Simon.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am most deeply obliged by your kind solicitations. I have no money, but if you will lend me your attention, I shall endeavour to sing to you of a heart bowed down.
When first I saw that form endearing...
That's Simon Dedalus.
Brain tipped, cheek touched with flame, they listen, feeling that flow, endearing flow over skin, limbs, human heart, soul, spine. Bloom signs to Pat to set ajar the door to the bar. The door of the bar.
So, that will do.
Pat, waiter, waits, waiting to hear, for he is hard of hear by the door.
Love that is singing. Love's old sweet song.
Through the hush of air a voice sings to them. Low, not rain, not leaves in murmur, like no voice of strings or reeds or what do you call them, dulcimers, touching their still ears with words, still hearts of their each his remembered lives. Good, good to hear, Sorrow from them each seems to from both depart when first they hear.
Love, that is, singing, love's old, sweet song. Tenors get women by the score, your head, it simply swirls. What perfume does your wife? Is he knocking at our door? Jingle, stop, knock. Molly always takes a last look in the mirror before she answers. The hall. There. How do you do, Mr. Boylan? I do well. Or what? Hands feeling for her opulent curves. Glorious tone he has. Silly man. Could have made oceans of money. Wore out his wife. Now sings.
Bloom. Flood of warm jim-jam, lick it up, secretness flows to, flow in, music out, in desire, dark to lick flow, invading, tipping her, tapping her, tapping her, topping her, pours to dilate, dilating, the joy, the fell, the warmth, the flood, gush, flow, joy, gush, top, throp.
Language of love. First night when I saw Molly at Matt Dillon's in Terranure. Black lace she wore. Musical chairs, we two the last. Fate. Round and round. Slow. Quick round, we two. All looked. Down she sat. Spanishy eyes. Why did she choose me?
It soars, a bird, a swift pure cry, speeding, sustained.
Don't spin it out too long.
Soaring high, high resplendent, aflame. Everywhere all soaring, all around about the all, the endlessness.
Come to me.
Bravo, Simon! Stop. Sound is a bell. Bravo, Simon.
Boylan jingles by monuments of Sir John Gray, one-handled Nelson, a trot in heat. Slower, the mare goes up the hill by the rotunda. Too slow for Boylan, blazes Boylan, impatience Boylan.
7 days in jail on bread and water, Simon, and you sing like a garden thrush.
Leopold Bloom drinks his cider.
Thou lost one. All songs on that theme. Cruel, it seems, let people get fond of each other, lure them on, then tear asunder. Death, knock on the head, human life, dignum, gone. They sing. Forgotten, I too. And one day she, with get tired of her, leave her. She'll suffer then. Snivel. Big Spanishy eyes, goggling at nothing.
Bald Pat at a sign draws near.
Pen and ink, please.
Pen and ink, sir.
Thank you, Pat. Oh, Simon's playing now. Improvising. Time makes the tune. Oh, question of what mood you're in. Still, always nice to hear.
Bald Pat brings pen and ink, takes plates.
Sir.
Remember, write Greek ease. Dear Maddie, got your letter and flower? Please accept my poor little present enclosed, P.O. 2 and 6. Write me a long... Why do you call me naughty? Are you naughty too? You must believe. In haste, Henry, P.S. How will you punish me? Folly, am I writing? Husbands don't. Their wives wouldn't let her because I'm away from mine. Oh, suppose if she found out. Found the card in my hat. Not tell. If they don't see, sauce for the gander.
A hackney car on which sits a young gentleman, stylishly dressed, wearing straw hat, very dressy, jingles and jogs by Dlugatch's pork shop, trots a gallant buttocked mare.
P.P.S. I feel so sad today. So lonely.
He blots quick.
Miss Martha Clifford, care of P.O. Dolphin's Barn Lane, Dublin.
He bloats quick on the pad.
Done, anyhow. Postal order. Post office lower down. Walk now. At Bonnie Kiernan's, I promised to meet them.
Pat!
Near there now. Near my house.
Pat!
Keeping my mind off.
By Larry O'Rourke's, Boylan sways and Boylan turns.
Pat! How much?
Give him tuppence tip.
Jog, jig, jog, stops. Dandy tan shoe of Dandy Boylan, socks, sky blue clocks, comes light to earth in Eccles Street.
Pat, I must go. Here.
One raps on a door, one taps with a knock. Does he knock? Paul the cock with a loud, proud knocker with a cock, catta, cock. Cock, cock.
Shall I wait? Listen. Chords dark, lugubrious. Ben Dollard's voice, bass baritone. Big ship's chandler's business he did once failed to the tune of £10,000. Now in the Ivy home, cubicle number so-and-so. Bottled Bass did that for him. Decent soul, bit addled now. Good voice he has still. No eunuch yet with all his belongings. The croppy boy, last of his name in a race. I too, last of my race. Daughter, Millie, young student, well, my fault perhaps. No son. Rudy. Too late now. Oh, if not, if still. The croppy boy, he bears no hate. Hate, love. Those are names. Rudy. Soon I am old. Time to be shoving. Get out before the end. Thanks, that was heavenly. Where's my hat? Well, I must be off.
Bloom stands up.
Oh, soap feeling rather sticky in pocket. Must have sweated. Well, so long.
Breathe a prayer, shed a tear for the croppy boy.
Bravo! Come on, Ben. By God, you're as good as ever you were. Fit as a fiddle, only with a lot of adipose tissue concealed about his person. Simon. Who was that went out just now?
Just old Bloom.
Was it? I was with him this morning, the poor Paddy Dingham's.
Aye, the Lord have mercy on him.
Bloom's wife has a fine voice, or had.
Oh, gassy thing, that cider. Binding too. Wait, post office near Reuben J's, gets shot of the letter. Dodge round by Greek Street. I must really... Oh, no. If I did that at a banquet. I wonder who was that chap at the grave in the brown Macintosh.
In Lionel Mark's antique sale shop window, haughty Mr. Leopold Bloom earnestly gazes.
Melodeon oozing maggoty blowbags. Bargain. 6 bob. Might learn to play. Cheap. Must be the cider. Or perhaps the burgundy.
Bloom views a gallant pictured hero in Lionel Mark's window. Leader of the United Irishmen. Leader of the rebellion.
Robert Emmet. His last words.
See Bloom, Grease Bloom, views last words. Softly.
When my country takes her place among the... Must be the place among the nations of the earth. Oh, no one behind. Oh. Then and not until then, let my epitaph be written. Oh. I'm sure it's the burgundy. I have...